Hey, 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 it's Julie with the Julie Show, where cannabis can do anything. No, it can't. Anyways, I like saying that because cannabis can. Um, and we are on Denture Day. This is 3 weeks. So 3 weeks in, and I got it done Monday, 3 weeks ago, so we're 3 weeks in. I had a little bit of a strawberry tonight, and I cut it up, and I was actually able to chew a little bit of it on one side of my mouth over here. As soon as I did that, though, this rised up, rose up, and it just, yeah. So I only had a couple, and I ate my noodles, but noodles you can kind of just like take hold just a little bit, jog them in your mouth. That I've been taking my teeth out to eat because it's more comfortable, but I think from now on, I really should probably try to eat with these in. I wanted to do a video for you guys all day. Like, I did my taxes over the weekend, and I mean, I'm a law-abiding citizen, but these people are robbing us blind. I don't understand how come people like me and I don't know, just people that make about the same amount of money as me and my husband. How are we ever supposed to get ahead in life if we got to pay the government 50 fucking cents for every dollar we make? I don't know. Our currency is changing. Something's not right. I think my shirt says cherry. One of my favorite sodas is cherry. Sorry, here I am with my hair. So, anyways, I tested the thing. I checked our taxes 4 times. I did them Saturday. I went in there and I put in filing separate, married separate. No, it didn't work. Filing without me. Of course, it's the best you can do, but that's what got me in the tax hall in the beginning is when I got on disability. Like everybody else gets on disability, they tell you that you don't have to pay taxes on it. Well, at a certain point, you will. If you make $34,000 or more, that's when they're going to tax you the 85% of it. That at least they give you 15% to just float off of and keep. I'm just appalled with everything you see and hear going on. Our beautiful country being torn up, and then getting this stimulus money it benefited me, and it's kind of made me mad in the same sense because that I have to turn around and take what they just gave me, which I didn't even know I was getting, so it doesn't bother me. And I have to write the check out to my dentist because my insurance turned down. I told you guys that in another video. My insurance turned down my teeth. So now I'm going to be probably a couple $1,000s short on that bill, and I'm going to have to make payments. And then I'm sure the IRS is going to want us to start making some payments on the freaking little over 1,000 we're going to owe them. I think Missouri and Kansas are giving us a refund. You know why? Thank God, because it has to pay for that. Well, it'll help pay for I remember one other time I was young with my ex-husband, God rest his soul. He opened up his business. We got married, had a kid, and bought a house all in the same year. And I told him that we should take separate cars to the accountant's office because he just opened up his business that year. And I know his business stuff wasn't going to be. I did the best I could and wrote off receipts and, how much square footage and how much utilities is he using and all this. I did really good. But at the very last minute, we already had an appointment set. The mail comes and there's a $9,000, what do you call that? 1099. I'm like, okay, there's nothing I can do. I can't redo your taxes and take something out. This went to the government. It's your 1099. Not all 1099s get counted. Like when I was single and I had my 1099, I didn't count it. When I was going to school, I was getting a tax break. My income returns were always about 23 to 2,500. You get kind of used to that lifestyle, like when I was in school, when I was in college, I really thought I was going to graduate and be an ABA therapist or something, or as a college or life coach. I mean, maybe I can still do it without a degree. I don't know. I've got more credits and a higher GPA than most people I see do. I'm not trying to brag, but it's true. I forgot what I was talking about now. I have a whole list of stuff to do. But I was going to say, totally lost my train of thought. We were talking about taxes. I dyed my hair. I don't know if I even showed you guys this in the last video or not. I didn't watch it. Sometimes I'll review where I left off with you guys because I make videos sometimes and I don't like the way they turn out. So I'll just delete them or just keep them in my arsenal and then file them away every quarter I go into my computer. with a USB stick, and I buy the 256 one, the highest, the most you can get, because they have a lot of pictures and a lot of videos. And every quarter I go in and I download them, and I put a little peep mark on, let me know what's in there. I've got about, I don't know, 15 picture CDs, and I've got about five full USB sticks. The next one will be 6. So I'm getting there. I got a lot of pictures, guys. One of these days, one of these days I should turn my pictures into like a stock website so they would like use it, and every time they print that picture, and the money portion of it goes to the artist, so it would be me. I've been having a lot of fun with like calendar art, like all the calendars I use. There's just beautiful pictures, but I throw them out. So I use my current calendar pictures because it was a year 2020 and 21, so I took out, and then the whole dang thing fell apart. So here I was fixing my calendar, but I got the pictures. I actually have the little squeeze thing that you put on for the dye on the corners to make them nice and round, to make it look professional. It says on the bottom where it's at. These are beautiful pictures. Here, for example, this one is March. And that's in Jasper National Park, Canada. I know it's a lot of them pictures that were in there from Canada. We ain't got anything good to see, but yeah, good stuff here. Anyways, so much for me in this backdrop. I mean, it helped with our family photos there. I'm looking at the backdrop and like have all these lights now, and I have this backdrop, and I've got a green screen for people that want to do that. And I can even hook up more lights. I have 2 more that aren't even up because they didn't have a job to do. No, I mean, I can't even do my own site, my own thing, my own site. I can't do my own shoot because, maybe I can. Maybe I can change the lens of I tried to do one the other day, and the only thing I can get from my camera up is just like, and I kind of want it, full body. I don't know. Anyways, I am starting to get eager to do photos again and talk to human beings. I was reading one of the groups say they lost all their friends. I tell you, when you turn to Jesus, and know Jesus is your friend, and he is your only friend at certain times that you're following him. I say I try to walk in his shoes, but he don't wear shoes, he wears sandals. And yes, I dyed my hair. I wanted to say I told my hair lady's son's girlfriend, I was at the house, and my son and him were living together, and her girlfriend, she said, "Oh, your hair." I said, "Yeah, thank you." I said, "It's kind of funny." I said, "Every time I cut it short or cut it off, I've done it twice now, I haven't had her do it." I said, I think that in my head I have it already drilled from having short hair back in the day when Dalton was little, that I do have to get it cut like every 6 to 8 weeks to keep up a good style. A little longer maybe, and she charges a little bit more than what I can afford that often. So instead of going to her and get the original cut and spend all the money, just go to the person that's going to be doing it. So sometimes when I go to Great Clips, I suggest certain people. And this next time I go, I'm going to suggest not this person. I don't think I'm going to be able to get my friend to help. So we'll see what happens. I think I seen an ad she put out. She had some openings, but like I said, I can't afford it. Unfortunately, I cannot afford it. I mean, thank God I can do my own, and how to dye my hair and how to do my makeup and stuff. I can't. My teeth were expensive, and I need them to eat. So tonight, instead of, saying I'm going to be eating easy, I'm going to take the teeth out and go clean them, and I'm just going to eat. That's what I've been doing. No, not tonight. I didn't. I was like, I'm going to make myself try to chew. So I'm over here doing this. Chew really good on this side. But then this side pops up. That's why people get the implants. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that I'm going to be getting any implants because I heard they hurt really bad and they hurt all the time. These teeth can't last forever. These are temporary. But I still don't think I'm ever going to be able to bite into corn on the cob unless it's really soft. They're moving too much. My teeth will get caught up with the corn. My mouth hanging off. Help! The mouth saying help. The mouth will be over here. Help! Oh, I'm such a dork. Anyways. What else should I talk about? Earlier today, and I wanted to get on here, I almost had a lot more energy, and I had my book, my little black, I showed you guys my black binder from when I was looking for a job. Just for all you people that think that I'm not organized. So, because I am disabled and I don't work anymore, what I decided to do basically for the first, I don't even know what I did the first year. I was just so shocked that I actually was approved. I kind of knew because the judge and me talked and he asked me if I didn't mind being reviewed in 24 months rather than wait for 5 years. They review in 5 to 7 years. So, unfortunately, everything I have is not going to go away in 5 to 7 years. I may have some of it under control, but I've had a lot of assessments that can't work in a physical environment, and with my back ways and not going to be able to work in a desk environment. So I'm kind of on disability for a reason. Anyway, so I have this, and I used to use this to know who I called for jobs. This is a very nice. I bought this when I worked at my last job because I was a boss there. I was a supervisor, and this is now my book notes for the book that I should be writing. And it is also YouTube content for you guys. And I had this out because I was actually going to open it up and pick something to talk about. And I never got around to it until now. I don't have any makeup on. I just have a little bit of foundation and bronzer on. It's no big deal. I pulled a card. Sometimes when I pull a card, I don't even know if my book's in there. I should put a book one in to write the book. I have my cards of humanity, my own cards to keep me from being, procrastinator and get shit done. My hair is funny because it's just not, this is not the way it's supposed to be parted, and there's so many uneven pieces, it's not blended back here. That's why I'm going straight back to the cheap place. I just want them to cut. I'm not going to go for a couple more weeks. I said this in the video too, probably. I like the wedge, but yeah, I can't afford the wedge right now. I'd have to go see Sarah to have that fixed. Yeah. I'm just going to trim it about 1/4 inch. And then I'll have her leave the little bit of a angle still because 1/4 inch is not, I'm going to cut it all off. Alright. I think it looks cute with my chin like that. Some people just like it blunt, but I don't. So I was at the Family Dollar tonight. Big deal. Well, it is a big deal because I actually haven't been in a Family Dollar in I don't know. I don't even know if I've ever been in a Family Dollar, so I went down there and I want to see what it was all about. It's just like Dollar General, and all the aisles are empty, are filled with stuff in pallets. Somebody just packed the shelves and just layers of things missing, gone, and just very, very chaotic. I've noticed that. That's one difference I have noticed about Missouri and Kansas. These stores are a little bit more chaotic over here than they were in Kansas because I go in a store in Kansas, this shit would be folded nice, nothing would be on the floor, people would be like, how can I help you? It's not how it is here. It was like that when I went to Colorado too, in Aurora. Oh my god, me and Dalton was gonna have fun at the mall. We went into Spencer's and there was like a whole one of those circle racks you fold the shirts on, and the whole thing was just piled with shirts and clothes that they didn't know what to do with. They had to fold and put away. I said, it's your job. You're supposed to keep up on that stuff. Just retarded shit. Anyways, I don't have that problem. I rambled on for 13 minutes on absolutely nothing. I can tell my eyes are getting a little bit sleepy because I did eat my chocolate and I also took a couple of drops of the sample. It's me a sample, which I already had this before. American Shaman makes a nice nighttime one. It's $120 a bottle. But I've been dropping 4 drops of that at night in mine, and I dropped my watermelon. Is disgusting. I'm never getting that flavor again. I really wish I didn't need the CBD. Tomorrow morning I go to the dentist at 11:30 and I will have her, a lot of gum, guys, a lot of gum. My sister says she thinks it looks better because my teeth are smaller than they were before. I think I'm going to tell her to shave off some of this, and so these will ride a little higher because these are low. I don't like that. They're too low. Yeah, every time I hit my teeth on the bottom, they grind. And I called to make appointments to see if I was going to be coming in today because there is a little tear in there and I don't want to put a bunch of glue on. I did put a little bit of glue on this side because it was really tore. And then I noticed that this side, I'm like, oh my god, it's tore. It's just, you can't see it. It's got a little rip in it. A little dot of super glue fixes it, but these are expensive and I want to fix it right. So I'm going in and they'll look at them tomorrow and she'll make adjustments and tighten them up and loosen them up where they need to be. I've got a couple sores, probably loosen that area up. It's kind of nice that they let us reline because our mouths change constantly. So tomorrow, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna stop at CVS and see what prescriptions I can pick up, and then I am going to head home and see what the house awaits me. I have a whole list of stuff to do. I missed the days when I was going to school and I thought I was going to actually be somebody and I was getting nice tax returns. It was kind of nice. And the school was giving me stipends. Stipends when you overpay, the government overpays student loans. Uh, if it weren't for that money, we wouldn't have survived when we from disability. That's how I know there's a God. Everything that I thought was all wrong in my life back then went correctly as planned in God's eyes. And that worked to my benefit. So I know that his end goal was to make sure I got through that journey and got my reward. And I did. And it's not that rewarding being disabled. I'm just, at least somebody's compensating me. I mean, I'm not feeling guilty about not contributing. I'm contributing. The majority of my money goes to my health. Then I already mentioned something about on TikTok. I don't know if I put my TikTok on here. I told a little bit of story about myself. I've had some near-death experiences, so I have a purpose, and I can't figure out what it is for life for me. I was going to say something else. There goes my train of thought again about, something about being sick. Got my middle sister bracelet. I took pictures of it. It's in that light. That's why you can't see it. It's cute. I got 2 of them. I ordered one. I got this from Wish like 6 months ago. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. So I was going to go in there and check out. I ordered some stuff and they send me returns to my bank in 75-cent increments, okay? And I have no idea after an order of 5 or 6 things what it is. And it's just like, just take the whole order. Don't sit. It's just like with the taxes. You guys didn't even hear what I had to do with the taxes because I haven't even posted a video. We moved mid-year to a different state, okay? So when you do your taxes, you have to account for when you lived in a certain state and worked in what state you work in. So I had to know exactly how many hours or money he made working in Missouri while living in Missouri and in Kansas and vice versa. 6 different things I had to fill out. It just bounced on paper. It's not 6 physical papers, but 6 more like sections, like another page. It was insane. And then I may have to go in and amend it, which I don't know. I might call somebody and ask. I don't think I have to. He got a 1065, which is a K1 stocks and bonds. But I went through it and it's a bunch of zeros, and he had $57 in there, and then it came out evenly. And I'm like, if something balances off to 0, why do the extra work? So I think I might just leave it alone and then ask them next year. I told Dalton and I told Daniel, Dalton too, especially. I just got things going on, motorcycle, everything. He didn't have to call and do his own taxes next year. I said, if you want to go where I go, you can. I told Daniel the same thing. I said, it was $160 on TurboTax to do our taxes because we have so much to do, itemizing states, all that stuff. This year sucked because of the move, because they wanted to know exactly how much money he made in each state. It says on his W-2 what he made for the state, but the W-2 doesn't know where he was living because he moved. Taxes are, all I see is the government trying to get in our state. What the I'm not here. I am so disgusted with everything. I don't ever act like this. I'm very positive. Better days to come. Life is what you make it. I don't do that kind of positivity. I do mind over matter positivity. I'm really happy actually right now, deep in my soul, because I know that book of the Bible is coming to life. And I have been taught my entire life, 43 years, that Jesus is coming for me. And now I can see what is making him come here. I see and I'm living in it. I have testimony. He saved my life. I don't give up. Oh God. I swear though, I hate that. I smoked when I got baptized, and I didn't quit right away, but I prayed to the Holy Spirit, and I did. I was able to quit for a little while, and then I started back up. Hey, you can. I pulled the card. I have been so yawny probably because Sometimes a bill of 5, those kind of medicines make me yawny. Watching Netflix. I haven't been watching anything on Netflix. That's what I pulled. For anybody who doesn't know me, if you even care, I have Julie's Cards for Humanity. These are my own. And there are several different tasks, chores, tasks, errands, simple things, big things. And I mean, it's kind of interesting to see what I can force myself to do. And I also used to do this with my clothes. I have so many clothes. I'm getting rid of them as I get older a little bit more and more. But I'd close my eyes and I would pick out 2 or 3 hangers and I'd pull them out and be like, I don't care what's in this closet, you get to wear one of the 3. That's it. Sometimes it's easier to just not have that much to choose from. That's why the world's so corrupt. We have so many places to find out what's going on. Everybody's involved. No one liked this before. Anyways, I kept you too long. I'll probably come on and let you know how my reland goes tomorrow. And so far, I mean, I still have sores in my mouth, but I have to tell you, today it got sore, but I took some ibuprofen. It seems to go away. So if you're going through this, and you're 3 weeks, 4 weeks in, and you're still having pain, just regular ibuprofen. I mean, and I'm taking a lot of medicine. It's really helping my mouth. I've been laying on a heating pad at night, and then also I have a little ice pack I put on sometimes when it's really hurting. And I do use Ambisol if it's a canker sore. I have one. I've had one in here for like so many days it doesn't even hurt anymore. I rub the Ambisol on right before I put the teeth in. There's things you can do. I know for all you non-denture wearing people, that all sound pretty disgusting, but I don't take my teeth off yet. Okay, I haven't taken them off, and I really haven't ever cried that I have fake teeth yet. So I'm not taking them off. You don't have to worry about me getting a sad story and asking for pity, because that's not what I want. I had to do what I had to do. If God didn't want me to have fake teeth, I wouldn't have them. And then I swear He told me in 2020, get your teeth in 2020. I didn't anoint this house. I anointed a lot of stuff. All right, I'm getting tired, and that's exactly why I eat the edibles, to bring my mania down so I can get a good night's sleep. You guys go out and have yourself a good night's sleep, and I want you to go in peace. God bless.